Welcome to episode 2 of the games we play by Playcafe. My name is Leo.
I'm live.
And we are with a very special guest today. He is known as a community lead in the BGC area. We have John with us. John, kumusta?
Hi, I'm John. I'm doing good.
John, introduce yourselves to the TGWP audience.
Hi guys, my name is John and I'm a Pokemon TCG player and I also lead the games here at Playcafe.
Paano ka napasok sa Pokemon TCG? Kasi prior to this episode shooting, si Life ang nag-introduce sa'yo sa akin.
Yeah, so actually I started collecting Pokemon cards back in 2022, I think by the end of the year. And I met many collectors as well during the time. More on collecting pa lang ako. And then one time I went to one event at Robinson's Galleria and I met some players there. I made friends and they wanted me to play with them since ang dami ko daw cards, I have a lot of playables. So I just tried it out and it made me realize how fun playing Pokemon is.
Your first episode, your first event live, si John ang nag-organize.
So, yung first event ko here at Playcafe, I met John. And then, I don't know if siya yung nag-organize, but he was the most outgoing and he made me more interested sa Pokemon nung nag-play ako here at Playcafe.
So, if you guys are wondering, Playcafe is located in Tuscany, McKinley Hill, Taguig. It's right between Clen and Uncle Mo's, and it's open from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. every day. So, come on down if you're a Pokemon TCG player. You might meet John, you might meet Life. I might be around. I don't sling Pokemon as much, but they do. So, John, real quick, explain mo kasi I'm sure Pokemon is already, a household name in gaming. Pero ano yung elevator pitch mo? Kunwari may curious tungkol sa Pokemon trading card game, how would you describe it?
Yeah, so yung Pokemon trading card game is very familiar sa ating mga kabataan, especially sa ating mga 90s kid. We grew up with playing Pokemon, not only dun sa cards but also sa mga games. So if you're very familiar with the games, if you love Pokemon, it's very easy for you to integrate yourself into the Pokemon trading card game because hindi lang siya para sa mga players. They're also part of collecting and also reliving your childhood.
Did you play the video games?
I didn't play Pokemon growing up, but of course, I knew how cute they were.
See? So, tama ka nga. Last time you said you didn't play any RPGs.
I didn't play any
And Pokemon is an RPG.
Okay.
You watch any anime at least?
I didn't. I wasn't into... I don't know. I wasn't open into that when I was a kid. I was more into music and dancing.
That's what people get into now when they're grown-ups. We're learning quirks. So ngayon, meron ako 2 taong kilala na hindi nanonood ng Dragon Ball.
Hindi nga ako nanood ng...
Oh my God, John, you watch Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah, I did.
Thank God, all right. I'm not weird. Okay, so, to you, Life, since you did not watch the anime or play the first few video games, so it was the cuteness that hooked you.
Yes, but I played the game siguro nung I wasn't a kid na. So I was in high school, I played the games. Na-curious lang ako because, ano to, ang cute pixel game, right? So we all went through that, but I guess I just did it a little more late.
So what was your first Pokemon game?
Yung una yung Red ba yun?
So you played the
Yeah, I
original?
played the original and my starter Pokemon
Okay,
was Squirtle.
we say starters at... okay.
Mine was Squirtle, yeah.
Okay, John, are you a Charizard guy?
I'm more of a Squirtle guy too.
All right, I'm also a Squirtle guy. That's weird. I've never seen 3 people sit at the same table the same starter. Okay, so your first was Blue. What was your first Pokemon game?
I think that was Emerald.
So you started a little later.
Yes. And I have not watched anime of Pokemon that early. So more on when I played the Emerald and yung mga classmates mo, they were playing. So you got curious with Pokemon as well.
Yeah. My first memory was siguro Yellow. I had Red and Blue, I think. Pero Yellow yung tumatak sa akin. Tapos I remember very vividly playing it ng brown out. Di pa uso yung generator nun eh. So, talagang may flashlight ako, hanap ako ng ilaw. And so, 3 Squirtle kids, 3 people who played Pokemon at different points in their life. I'm sure you guys also have the same situation. Parang, I played this, I started with this. But what if now, you want to get into Pokemon TCG, ano yung ways? How can people start enjoying this game?
So actually, playing Pokemon is very easy to learn. So there are a lot of places na pwede ka matuto. So example here at Playcafe, if you come here, you can even come without your cards. We can help you out building your deck. We have sample decks for you to play with. And if you ever played the video game of Pokemon, it also has a similar concept. So you'll be able to easily understand that. Also, there are events, especially running right now, Pokemon Fun Day. So in Pokemon Fun Day, you can visit different malls here in the Philippines, and they have learn to play events where you can learn playing Pokemon.
So how did you get into this life? What was your first event?
So I got into Pokemon TCG because my partner plays it, and I saw the cute cards. I was curious, and of course, I wanted to play it too. I think Play Cafe talaga yung first event or first social setting or with playing with other people that I don't know, and I was so shy. But the community here is just so welcoming, especially John, that I enjoyed it, and I came back.
So anong event yun? What was that? Casual?
Casuals lang ata yun.
Yeah, yeah. We usually play casuals back then because if there is a shop that has opened and they would house playing Pokemon, they have to play specific amount of casuals before they get elevated into a gym shop. So if you play the Pokemon video games, you'll be familiar with gyms. So there are gyms like, for example, Gyms Encanto. So in the same concept, we have gym stores. So these gym stores will also like for example hold the events for the Pokemon. So we sometimes even be jokingly call people like gym leaders. Like for an example, I head here, so they call me gym leader John.
Ikaw yung gym leader.
Siya yung
So,
gym leader dito.
alright. The past few months, nagkaroon na ng casuals dito sa Play Cafe. And what's the current status? Are we a gym?
Yeah, we already attained the gym leaders, the gym shop status back in December, by the end of December. Let's go! Yeah, so starting January, we already started the gym events here.
Okay, so gym na ang Play Cafe, so you can start playing more competitively.
Yes.
So currently, I'm seeing two ways to play, casually and competitively. Yung competitive scene, is that hard to break into? How do you do that?
So actually, the difference between the casual games and the competitive games is that the competitive games follows specific and strict rules when it comes to the entire game itself. While for casuals, there are specific games lang like medyo mas lenient, and sometimes, for example, for fun lang, like we do have prismatic events here. So for example, you get to play a deck that has four EV cards or any evolutions, and then you get a specific cards as your, for example, a winning card or entry packs as well. So more on mas ano lang, mas strict si competitive gaming. But it's not really hard to get into it. If you play your casuals, you can also, it's easy for you to integrate kasi almost same lang. Medyo mas magiging mahigpit lang yung labanan.
And in terms of prizes, I think iba rin yung competitive prizes. No, sometimes we get special cards for special tournaments,
Yes.
right?
Yes, correct. So for example, for gym events, so you also get promo cards that are exclusive to those gym events. So for example, there are gym packs that are given for each of the gym events. So meron din tayong mas formal na tournaments like the ball leagues. We have the Great Balls, the Ultra Ball, and the Master Ball leagues.
Okay, so when you ascend to the leagues, parang yan na yung victory road mo. You're on your way to gaining badges and then fighting an Elite Four. Eventually, I would assume that that's the Master Ball League.
Yes, correct. So we have the first ball league that will kick off the entire season for competitive play is the Premier Ball League. So it's the first one, and then the second, the small or the lowest tier is the Great Ball League. So this Great Ball League can be played per season. So we have a total of 3 seasons, and then that's unlimited number of great balls throughout the season. And then the next is Ultra Ball League. So it's a little bit higher and more competitive compared to Great Ball, and usually it has more players. So for Great Ball, you can have around 32 to 100 players, while the Ultra Ball leagues have around 200 to let's say 300 players.
Dami na na.
Yes, correct. So
That's
for
a lot
example,
of rounds also.
yeah, correct. So for example, you win a Great Ball League, you get one round buy in the Master Ball League, and then for example, if you win a I'm sorry, if you win a Great Ball League, you get a buy from you get a buy sa Ultra Ball League, and then if you win one Ultra Ball League, you also get a buy in the Master Ball League. So Master Ball League is like the ending of the season, and then winning those games, you get points. So at the end of the season, all of the people with the highest points will represent Philippines sa Worlds.
And essentially, yun yung parang esports level na ng
Yes, exactly.
Pokemon trading card game. Crazy. One of my friends, Wancho, actually casts for the World Championships, and he's flying constantly throughout the year, and sobrang patok nga, sobrang buhay ng Pokemon TCG esports or competitive scene, right? So with that said, just the way John explained it, medyo gets ko na. I kind of see how that lays out. Bago ba yung system na yun?
It's actually introduced this year. So last year we have a different system. It's called the Town Leagues, the Regionals, and then the Nationals.
That was last time.
Yeah, that was last year.
I kind of like this one though. It incentivizes people to keep playing.
Yeah, and it also introduces the promo cards that are given every league. So it's really good for players and collectors.
So parang more proactive approach siya to qualifying for bigger levels or more grand levels of play. Where do you fall on this spectrum between casual and like the highest level of competition? Do you want to eventually play in a Master Ball League?
So I started with casuals, but I joined the Great Ball League and the Ultra Ball League. But I really just wanted to try it for experience, and I played it loosely. You can say loosely, and I still had fun.
But do you have any ambitions? You want to be a Pokemon master?
I am never the competitive girly, but of course we all want to get to play to Master Ball League.
Can you just join a Master Ball League? Pwede ba kunyari just to walk in? Is that a thing?
Yes, there are usually pre-registrations for some of the events, but there are also times where you're allowed to walk in for different games.
So scale lang yung nagbabago and buys, like you get free wins if you win the lower tiers.
Yes. You're not required to join Great Ball League, for an example, for you to qualify to Ultra Ball, or join Ultra Ball for you to qualify to Master Ball. You can qualify to any of those games, and then you can just walk in if walk-in is applicable, and then you accumulate your points all throughout the season.
Okay, so just in case, I'm asking theoretically. Alam ng mga friends ko when I say the words theoretically, kapag tinanong ko tungkol sa isang scene ng isang game na maybe one day I compete for a Master Ball League, who knows. So that's competitive. Casual in store meron din. What if I don't want to play? What if I just like life, di ba? Like naengganyo
cards are pretty, yeah.
naengganyo ka ng cuteness eh. Is that a thing too that people do?
Yes, because Pokemon cards are half players and then half collectors. So that's really designed well. So many of the collectible cards are usually not that playable. There are some that are playable, some are not. So it really gives the collectors their part. And then some of the cards, half of them are playables. So everybody gets a piece of the pie.
What does that mean, not playable?
Like for example, there are some cards. For example, we have Charizard EX, so it's extremely playable card. But also there are Lucario EX that are very familiar with people. So it's a really famous Pokemon.
Like a mascot Pokemon.
Yeah, but it's not really a playable card when you try to play it. So they can collect the Lucario cards, but they can also play with Charizard decks.
So may value siya because of its collectability.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
And I think the best part is some Pokemon cards that are playable are cheaper than collector cards. So
Yes.
if you want to try and play if you want to try the game, it's actually it's a good starting card game kasi the cards are cheap. If you want to play it lang and not collect.
Yeah, just to give you guys context, sinurvey ko yung mga players ng different card games. And again, no math here. This is all like just theoretically and like off the top. Parang Pokemon is like what? 50-70% cheaper on a standard basis than most other card games around.
Yes, correct. So it's very easy to join because the playable cards are very affordable. Usually yung isang card mo lang like 10 pesos, 5 pesos, and you're required to only have 60 cards in your deck.
And then your boss monster or like your lead Pokemon, parang 2 or 3 copies lang eh, di ba? Because you have to evolve into them, and half your deck is basically trainer cards that search for the Pokemon. So
Yes, so it's relatively cheaper to join or enter the Pokemon TCG game compared to others. So if, for an example, you quit playing Pokemon game along the way, you can just convert your cards into your system collection. You can put them up on a binder, so it's very easy for you to just come back a little sooner.
so those are collectors. Life, are you more of a collector or a player?
I think I'm more of a player. And honestly, ito last episode we talked about Magic the Gathering. Some of my friends sold 2 to 3 cards from their Magic the Gathering collection to play and buy a whole Pokemon deck from those 2 to 3 cards. So
That's-
like, if you want to try it, if you play Magic and you want to try Pokemon, maybe that's a good way to start.
That's doable. I think that's doable. I do have some Magic cards I can get rid of na hindi ko naman nilalaro, baka pwede natin gawing Pokemon decks. John, on the spectrum, player, collector, where do you fall?
I think I fall between because I do collect a lot of cards, and then I also play a lot of games. So yeah.
Okay, just to prove a point here, John brought some of his binders. Pakita natin. You want to show it? Okay, here. Talk us through this. What am I looking at?
So I brought 2 binders here. So this first binder is actually my favorite trainers. So here, my first page is Penny or Cassiopeia. So if you play the Scarlet and Violet, so I'm collecting all of the possible trainers and cards of Penny and Cassiopeia. So from the normal cards, the reverse holos, the prize pack stamp cards, full art, illustration rare, and then special illustration rare. So it's all here. So you can also see male trainers here. So I sort them out per gender.
So ito yung collector side mo.
Yeah, so the male trainers are actually cheaper than
It's
the
Wally.
female ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see familiar faces. So I have here the female cards as well.
The waifus.
Yeah, it's the waifus. So I have lesser cards because they're a little bit on a expensive side compared to the male trainers.
Happy Women's Month.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Women's
Happy
Month.
Women's Month.
So next, I also have here a page of all the promo cards that I ever won or have from events starting from 2023 nationals, and then the regionals from 2024 and nationals as well. So and then the Premier Ball League promos, Great Ball Leagues, and Ultra Ball Leagues.
So this is the convergence of your collector and player side.
This is the story of me playing. So from 2022 to 2025.
Okay. Can you run us through the other binder? So ito mga trainers to. What is this? This one's a little thicker, ha? Ano to?
Yeah, this binder is more of my favorite Pokemons. So here we have the mascot, of course. I have here Pikachu. So more
Everybody knows Pikachu.
Yeah, everybody loves
That's
Pikachu.
Pikachu right there.
Exactly.
So merong fat Pikachu and merong skinny Pikachu.
Yeah, I have here the older cards for Pikachu. I have full arts or the illustrationers for Pikachu. Here are the stamped cards you get from events and special
Packs.
sets. Yeah, so my next favorite Pokemon is Ice Cube. So it's a ice penguin.
So cute.
If I have a specific Pokemon that I like, I usually get 3 copies per card. So here I'm only missing a specific Ice Cube card. So it's from a holiday promo back in I think 2022.
Ito yung normal foil. Ito yung holiday foil.
Yeah, this is the holiday foil. So I have here the full arts, the special illustration rare. And then next, I collect Machop. So the Machop line. So I have here the older cards up to the newer.
Oh my God, that's first ed.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I have here the first edition
It's
card.
older than most of you guys watching.
Yeah. So I have here the entire evolution, Machoke, and then my holy grail here are the older Machamp cards, the first editions, the reverse holos, and
Ang
promo
ganda!
cards as well. So
Okay.
lastly, I have here my favorite cats. So usually, I collect cat Pokemon and I love cat Pokemon. My favorite is Kitty and Delcatty. So I have three copies of each card as well. From the oldest cards, the promo cards from trainers.
Yeah.
I also have the McDonald's special and the entire evolution.
Okay, so if you guys want to see the rest of these collections, come over to Play Cafe and then look for John. Napin nyo, can you see the rest of the trainers? Can you see the rest of the Pokemon? Life, do you have a same, or does your partner have the same kind of growing collection?
I personally kind of have a growing collection, but I love Gengar. So I think most collectors naman have their own favorite Pokemon and they start from there.
Yeah. Sabi nga nila, every Pokemon is someone's favorite.
Yeah.
Is it though? Is that true? So you're telling me someone likes Mach?
Yeah, I'm surprised. So I was in a card show early last month. So there are some Pokemons like for example, there are some people that would say they love this specific Pokemon, like they love Bellsprout. Like I'm so surprised that everyone or every Pokemon gets a trainer for themselves.
You know what? I want to meet the Mach and the Grimer enthusiast, and I want to meet the what's a really bad Pokemon? Let's rage bait everybody. Where is the nasa mga Zangoose specialists there? I'm pretty sure. What is your favorite Pokemon? Right? I want to know what the weirdest Pokemon collection you guys have here locally in the Philippines, and then tell us why. Like why?
Why do you love them?
Yeah, why do you like Gengar?
Because he's big and he's purple. What else is there to love? He's purple.
He's always angry.
He's always angry. It's so cute.
He's round, he's chubby. My favorite is Litten. Kasi all throughout, he's just a funny cat, and then he becomes a wrestler.
I think the reason why I love Gengar is I think it's from a movie or an anime where he got, parang iniwan siya. And naawa ako. So from then on, I started to like Gengar because naaawa ko every time I see him.
So you never leave him.
I never leave him, yeah.
It would be cool to have a Gengar. No, I don't know. I don't know if it would be cool to have a Gengar in real life. But, all right. Speaking of walang naiiwan, a huge part of why we're into hobbies, we play games, is the community, right? What's the Pokemon TCG community like? You said that there's a lot of kids that get into this, but are there also adults? Like, what's the average parang audience that you get in these events?
So for these events kasi the people are actually mixed. You see kids, you see teens, and you also see parents, you see adults.
See couples?
Yeah, you see couples as well. So there's really a lot of diversity when it comes to players. So it's not majority guys, it's not majority girls. The Pokemon game is really inclusive.
I think that's also one way to make these tournaments more welcoming is because hindi lang siya puro guys like who are
Yeah, it's very diverse.
competitive, who just want to win. People are there to have fun, to get to know each other, to flex their collections. No? So, with that said, I'm sure you have special stories of why you decided to put so much effort into this game, of why you decided to spend so much time with it and to fall in love with it, to become a community leader. Can you share with us what exactly is it that pulled you into Pokemon TCG?
I think it's not merely just the cards, but also the people you meet along the way. So when you're trying to collect cards, it's really hard if you just do it by yourself. So there are some. It's easier for you to do it if you meet people. You get to trade the cards because that's the very essence of a trading card game. You get to trade your cards. You get to buy products and share it with your friends. So what's really cool about the Pokemon community is that everyone here is really friendly, and it's not just you're playing, yung naglalaro lang kayo ng card games. You also like for example go to a cafe like Playcafe here, you share some coffees, you talk about your life, your or anything that you enjoy.
That's what her partner does. Talks about their life.
Yeah, exactly.
How about you? What pulled you into this besides your partner playing?
So I think what pulled me into really getting into it is I have a team. So a Pokemon team is a group of trainers or players that come together and play together competitively or casually or
Squad
collect
goals.
together. So
Yeah,
I have a team. Hi to Team Magical Leaf. So we have a team and we play together here at Play Cafe. Yeah.
Ilan kayo?
Ngayon, kasi sometimes we recruited a lot of players from Play Cafe rin actually. So, I think now we're around 15 na.
Sounds like a
It's a big
PTCG
team.
mafia. What? 15 people? Oh my god!
I think they're Team Plasma. No, just kidding.
That sounds like
Like
a.
that.
Like, are you not Team Rocket? Like hiding?
We're
in
not
the-
Team Rocket for sure.
They're more of the cool, cute guys because when you see them in events, they always bring cute plushies
Little
of their favorite
mascots, yeah.
Pokemon.
I see that a lot. I see that a lot. Like when, even in the highest level of competition, yung mga pro Pokemon players, they bring their own plushies. So does that make me halfway a pro? I have plushies. These are mine.
I think that makes you maybe the 16th member of them.
Where do I sign?
You're a trainer now because you
Yes.
have them.
Yeah, if you go to competitive games, you see a group of people having their very cute plushies. It's Life's group.
All right.
I even purchased one plushie, my favorite Delcatty. So maybe I can be the 16th or the 17th member.
You're welcome to join us.
Oh, Indaya, yung gym leader sa team Magical Leaf.
Yeah, ayun nga. So, as the gym leader, hindi tayo pwede maging biased. So, I have to take care of the gym.
All right. You pulled out a couple of special cards here before we wrap up. Tell us a story of your Night Stretcher and Pidgeot EX. Why are they special to you specifically?
Yeah, so this is the most prized possession that I ever have in my collection because this is not only a trophy for being a player, but also it's also one of my collections. So this is where my collector side and player side meets. So you get this Night Stretcher promo card when you join Great Ball League, and also you get this Pidgeot EX card with a Great Ball Stamp League if you win at least the top 2 spots in the Great Ball League.
Finals.
Yeah, exactly. So recently we had the Great Ball League here at Playcafe. So it's the first, I think, league event that has happened here in Playcafe after becoming a gym shop. So I believe that our community worked hard and worked together for Playcafe to achieve the gym status. So this is a very sentimental card for me because it signifies the community's effort to make this gym, and also it says like it tells me that I'm the gym leader. I get to win at my gym.
So this is a piece of history right here. I gotta be careful with that. All right, I don't wanna scratch it. Speaking of the Great Ball League, live balita ko meron daw paparating na isa pang Great Ball League dito sa Play Cafe.
Yeah, we have a Great Ball League coming up this March 21. You can register via trainer's website.
So that's happening on March 21st, and there's also a pre-release for a new set coming up.
Yep, we have a pre-release for Scarlet and Violet Journey Together. I think these coming Sundays, March 16 and 29.
So that's happening back to back to back. So parang 3 weeks worth of a Pokemon TCG action here at Play Cafe. Once again, we'd love to see you around. John would love to see you around. John, thank you so much for joining us for this episode of The Games We Play. Where can people find you on social media?
You can find me at TikTok. So just search at John.notfound.
Wait, what? Not fun?
Yeah, but you can only find him at Play Cafe.
John.notfound at John.notfound. Once again, John, thank you so much. The gym leader / community leader here at Play Cafe for Pokemon TCG. It's been an awesome time here at the Games We Play by Play Cafe. You can find the cafe on Facebook. That's facebook.com/PlayCafeBGC.
You can also find us on Instagram. That's at PlayCafePH.
Follow na. Once again, thank you so much for being a part of this episode of the podcast. Kita-kits sa next time.
Bye!